Hi there, it's PJ, your Dream Mermaid, and I'm going to use these cards again just because I've got them out at the moment. They often get neglected. They're usually on my table and I don't play with them as much as I like to. So we are going to just shuffle to see what falls for us. We are manifesting some things with the Magician. Is there any more messages from Spirit for this reading? I don't know if they want to give me any more. We'll just try it this way because these cards are a little bit bigger in my hand. So you'll notice that I have a slightly different setup to usual. I decided not to move everything off my table and just do it on a smaller part so you can see the cards a little bit better. So I am reading these just in the upright today. I can't remember what the author's request is, so we will stick with that. So we are manifesting. We're making the right choices to get everything into alignment. We have the Six of Cups is a bit of a nostalgia happening for us, you know, thinking about those happier times and really sort of embracing that to pave our way for our future. So that could also be related to the Magician. Now the interesting thing is I did say something about making choices. We do have the Seven of Cups here. So the Seven of Cups is making choices and making the right choices. The biggest important thing to remember here is what's meant for us will not pass us by. So even if we do make what we consider to be the wrong decision, the right things will come in divine timing. So that's a nice thing to hear. We do have the High Priestess, so you already know your intuition is quite opened. You're at a turning point right now where intuition is actually taking more shape. So you're trusting your manifestation, you're reflecting on the happier times, you're making the right decisions, and your intuition is guiding the way for you. We have the Two of Swords is a bit of a crossroad energy. So you might have felt like, you know, your decisions that you're making might not necessarily be the right ones, or you're a bit afraid of that, but you will make them because you do have the intuition of the High Priestess. And then we end on the Five of Wands. There could be potential for some conflicts, so don't get caught up in those conflicts. I do feel like it's someone else's issue, not so much your own. You're standing in your higher power, you're standing with what it is that you need from the world, and those that don't want to support that, that's on them. So don't let those things get to you. We will put the cards away so we can get ready for the yes or no question. If you haven't already, send me a message or write a comment about what it is you're manifesting this week. I'd love to hear it, especially because it came out in the reading. So with the yes or no, we just have time to ask a yes or no question. So I do this at the end of all of my readings. So if you haven't thought of the question already, just hit pause. But if you're ready, we're going to flip it now. The answer is yes. So I hope that's what you needed to hear. And as always, I love hearing from you. Even if you just hit me with a little emoji or something to know that you made it to the end of the reading. I've just noticed my numbers have been dropping lately and I'm worried that I'm doing something wrong. So give me your feedback. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to take it on board. And with that, we'll leave it there. Take care.